Breaking news ahead. What you're about to see will shock you. And stay tuned, don't miss a single second of this video. Breaking news, a secret global war is unfolding, and it's not for oil, it's for the metals inside your phone. The fight for rare earth metals has begun, and whoever wins controls the future.
Today, we're diving deep into one of the most underreported yet most powerful struggles shaping our planet's future: the silent global resource battle over rare earth metals. These aren't your ordinary minerals. They're the hidden heartbeat of our modern world, fueling everything from your smartphone and laptop to electric cars, fighter jets, and renewable energy systems. But behind their shiny promise lies a complex web of power, politics, and control. A war that's being fought quietly, but with massive global stakes. Do you know what truly powers the technology you hold in your hands or the electric vehicle that promises a cleaner tomorrow? It's not oil, not gas, and not even gold. It's a collection of 17 rare earth elements with names most people have never heard of: neodymium, dysprosium, terbium, and more. Yet they're the invisible lifeblood of the digital age. Without them, the Green Revolution, advanced robotics, and even defense systems would grind to a halt. That's how deep their importance runs. Now here's where it gets interesting. The world's dependence on rare earths has quietly created a new kind of global tension. One country, in particular, dominates the market: China. It controls over 70% of global rare earth production and nearly 90% of refining capacity. That means nearly every high-tech product made anywhere in the world traces its roots back to Chinese soil or processing plants. That's not just dominance, that's leverage, and leverage in today's world means power. Rare earth metals have become the new oil, a resource that can shift economies, control industries, and even influence global diplomacy. It's not about energy anymore. It's about the elements that make energy possible. From wind turbines spinning in Europe to missiles tested in America, rare earths are at the center of it all. This invisible revolution began decades ago, but it's only now that the world is realizing how much it matters. In the 1980s and 90s, the United States led the rare earth race, mining heavily from California's Mountain Pass. But as production costs rose and environmental regulations tightened, operations slowed. Meanwhile, China invested quietly, massively, and strategically, seeing what others didn't. By the time the world caught on, Beijing had already built a global monopoly. Fast forward to today, and that monopoly is a ticking time bomb. As tensions rise between China and the West, the world's dependence on a single supplier for critical minerals is being seen as a major security risk. Imagine a scenario where exports are restricted. The consequences would ripple across every major industry. Electric vehicle production could stall, chip manufacturing could halt, and even military readiness could be compromised. But here's the twist: rare earth metals aren't actually rare in nature. They're scattered across the Earth's crust, just difficult and expensive to extract. The real rarity lies in the expertise, infrastructure, and willingness to process them. And China mastered that part of the equation. The West, now playing catch-up, is scrambling to diversify sources. The US, Australia, and Japan are investing billions into mining and refining projects, hoping to break Beijing's grip. Yet this new race comes with challenges. Mining and processing rare earths are dirty, energy-intensive, and environmentally damaging. Countries want the benefits of technology without the pollution of extraction, a contradiction that makes progress painfully slow. The question becomes, who's willing to pay the true environmental cost of modern life? As renewable energy expands and electric vehicles surge, demand for rare earths is projected to triple by 2035. That means the stakes are only getting higher. The more we push toward a green future, the more we rely on these metals. The irony? The Green Revolution depends on some of the dirtiest industrial processes in the world. Behind closed doors, nations are forging secret deals and partnerships to secure supply lines. Africa is becoming a new hotspot for exploration, with Chinese companies already making massive investments there. The US and Europe, meanwhile, are looking to ally nations like Canada and Australia to build a secure chain, not just for mining, but for refining and recycling too. But rare earths aren't just an economic story. They're a story of survival. In a world shifting toward electric energy, whoever controls these metals controls the pace of progress. And right now, that control is heavily skewed toward one side. Some experts even call it the new nuclear leverage, not because it's explosive, but because it's strategic and essential. So where does this leave the rest of the world? In a scramble, a silent race to catch up, innovate, and secure access before it's too late. Because once supply chains tighten, it's not just products that stop, economies do. The battle for rare earth metals is reshaping alliances, creating new tensions, and redefining what global power means. It's not about armies or borders anymore. It's about who holds the keys to the future's most critical materials. From Silicon Valley to Shenzhen, from Washington to Beijing, every government, every company, and every innovator is watching this quiet war unfold. It's not loud, it's not visible, but it's everywhere, in every gadget, every vehicle, and every defense system we depend on. This is the silent global resource battle, a conflict not fought with bombs or soldiers, but with contracts, investments, and technology. It's a fight for the raw materials that will define the next century. And as always, we'll be here, keeping you informed, connected, and ahead of the curve. You're watching Global Echo, where every story matters and every echo tells the truth behind tomorrow's world. Stay tuned, subscribe, and let's keep uncovering the stories shaping our future.